this is how the final turned out. There's the sleeves that we glued on, and the flare-y sleeves, and then this beautiful with all the gems. And step was taking all the measurements with this. So, and I have it kind of set in my head of how I want, like how I'm seeing the fabric lay. So I went a little bit bigger on certain areas like the sleeves, because I have it in my head. So I'm going to get these and we're going to cut this, and I'm going to cut this and cut this because of the stain right here. And there's some stain like right here. So might be able to reuse. I might be able to put this back on it somewhere, but I haven't thought about it yet. But and then yeah, and there's sheer here, so it's like all see-through sheer. So I'm gonna end up putting that sparkle fabric inside here to make it so it's not see-through, because nobody wants to see the hooters. I don't want to be showing my hooters anytime soon. All right, and so that's gonna be our first step. So you can see how this material is laying this way. So there's no way for me to cut it like right here where the stain is. So I'm going to have to cut like here and then go around to make it work. Well, y'all, it helps I have the scissors the right way. I got the shirt all cut up. So it's already cut what I wanted cut off. And I saved all the scraps so I can reuse them later. And right now, we're about to cut. I laid the sheet down. I folded it in half, and now we're about to cut up here. And I got me some new scissors that is appropriate for cutting this. So I marked where I wanted it, so now I'm going to cut up. Trying to cut straight, y'all. It's not going to matter because after this is cut, it's going to be all together, so you're not going to see the unevenness. But I can re-go over. I'm going to re-go over it and fix that anyway. All right, so I got this all cut out already. So, and I already like have it where I want it. So, time for the needle and thread to start sewing this bad boy together. Actually, I'm really joking about that needle and thread. We're not going to use that. We are going to use a hot glue gun to hem it. And don't judge a lot of your stuff, you booster paws. How much stuff of yours is hot glued together that you buy at the store? And I'm starting this bid at $1,000 of this dress. Yeah, I really love anything DIY. Really, really, really do. So we're just going to get this all glued together. That all hemmed up. We got the sheet that was under this all hemmed with hot glue. And now we're taking this beautiful sheer fabric and we're going to cut it. So we're measuring it out so it's the same length as the sheet was. Okay, so now I attached all the sides to the sheet. So now we are going to do the last part of it, which is we're going to glue this together so that way you don't see it at all. So here we go. And it's a little big because we're going to do something else with it afterwards, so get this all glued. People, get this all glued. Hopefully it didn't dry already. Okay. Got it all hemmed all the way around. Well, I don't even know what you call it hemmed, but but we got it all done hot glued. So now we're gonna add it. We're gonna put it into the shirt, and so now this is all what I'm seeing in my head. This is like, so this dress, you all are finally gonna be able to see what's in my head. Okay, for some of you, I feel sorry for. No, but no, seriously, we're gonna get this together with the base of it. Remember, we had cut this out before, cut all the pieces, and we're gonna glue this in there. But first, we're gonna fix this, because remember, we don't want none of the hooters showing, and it's too see-through for me. It's gonna cut where we marked. We're just going to keep cutting all the way around there. That out. And now we're just going to hot glue the fabric to the very top part of the shirt. Underneath, of course. But, so, we might have to reshape it. One side might be a little bit bigger than the others. So this is it right here. Just got to re-glue that part. But I had to redo it because I had to, where we put it wrong side out and then we glued it, but I forgot to put the shiny part, you know, would be wrong side out, so I had to flip it over and redo it. So now it's the right way. This part off the curtain, and we're going to glue it on the sides of the shirt to add a little bit more of a flare, also to cover up the glue that we had to switch out and redo because I accidentally put it on backwards when I glued it on. So we're going to put this there to cover it. Now you want to cut above the seam so that way you don't cut into this part, otherwise it will just fall apart. Okay, so you want to hot glue the seam inwards so the other's out. So make sure, see how we hot glue the seam to the dress. To measure this and cut this again to, we're going to make sleeves, and it's just kind of show you a little bit, pretend this bundle's not here. Okay. But it's going to be like a sleeve like that, you know, like long. It's going to be really good. So now we're going to cut that, measure that first, and you can see I cut all the strips. So there's 4 even strips because I'm going to just make one for the big, like the front of the sleeve, and then put it towards the back of the sleeve. So it's kind of like an open kind of flare kind of style, like a really big, because for the video we're doing for the dress. So I personally think that Cinderella herself is going to be jealous of this dress. but no, we're going to glue this on the sleeves right now. Okay, now that we got the sleeves all done on both sides, and we got everything all glued in place here, we're going to take the skirt part of it, and we're going to, by the way, y'all, I just tried this on, and I was swimming in it. That's okay. So we want something for the, yeah. So we're going to glue this on here. We're going to take, while I was waiting for my phone to charge, I cut out a piece of this fabric that we got at Hobby Lobby. And so we're going to hot glue this on here. And now that I just hot glued this together, now we're going to add these beads. We're going to glue them together. We're going to make them kind of hang down so they're on more of the white cloth. And I kind of wanted it like twisted, just I thought it would look neater. So I'm going to hot glue the rest of this, but I'm going to hot glue it to here, to where we had the part of the curtain, to where we attached to cover up that. So I'm going to glue it right there. Gluing the rest on the other side. Boy, I've got burned so many times. Okay, it's alright. Part is part of the back of the dress that's going to be hanging and stuff, so we are going to add this to it. Oh, fudge. I dropped it. Alright, I got it. We're going to add this to it. We're going to glue that onto it. So that will be pretty. This is how the back of the very back is going to be kind of flowing in the wind, looks like. So that we hot glued those on there. So this is how the final turned out. There's the sleeves that we glued on, and the flare-y sleeves. And then this beautiful, and all the gems. And all the long dress is long as ever. So, yes. So now you all get to see what I was thinking of. It came out just like I wanted it to. Also, the bidding starts at $1,000. Okay. I know. But I can't wait to do this video with this dress. Thank you for watching. Love you all.